Hello, and thank you for joining me today for our November 28th general reading. Again, if it doesn't resonate with you, there's a very good chance that it will resonate with somebody close to you that affects you in a significant way, and this will allow you to understand them further. So we are going to start with the sound bath just to get us clear, intentional, grounded, and receptive to the information we're about to receive. This helps me connect with the viewer. That way we get as much beneficial insight as possible. Here we go. We are struggling today. I'm not giving up on us. Ooh. So that is not as loud and forceful as I would normally like, but we are going to get started and we are going to get messages in another way. This is meant to enhance it, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to get the messages. But I am getting a lot of blockages. So right now with the current energy, what we are supposed to work on that is holding us back, that is haunting us, that is preventing us from our better version of ourselves, our 2.0, if you will, that's what's surfacing. And it's almost like everybody's like, no, I don't want to do it. Don't make me. And here's the thing. This is loud and clear what you're supposed to be working on. None of the other stuff is as important as the most painful stuff. The most painful stuff that comes up is the stuff that's preventing you from being happy, okay? That's what I'm getting. So it's like everyone has all this bottled up emotion and everyone knows what their fear is, what their deepest pain is. That's the stuff that you need to look into, and you need to see it in a different way, in a very graceful way, where you're not angry with yourself, where you're nurturing yourself. And just so you know, before I start, I protect us, I bless us, I clear our energy, and I have this pile of crystals that does an assortment of things for whatever is going on with you, and it helps you with the healing of that and the clarity of that, okay? Open up the heart. I mean, that's a big one I'm getting right now is there's a lot of heart stuff going on, a lot of hearts being blocked and protected. Something painful that's happened this year, and it just hurts too much to open that up. And I'm letting you know that you can open it up to yourself. You can heal your own heart where you're not vulnerable with the world quite yet, but you're vulnerable with yourself, and that's where it starts. That's where the work happens. It's within you and you, okay? I'm getting that you're so focused on everyone else hurting you, not having the best intentions for you, maybe looking out for themselves before you, and it hurts. And guess what? They have their stuff that's coming off as personal to us that we get hurt about, but really it's not about us, it's about them, and they're in pain and they're in a bad place, and somehow it affects us, but it's not about us. And it's important to understand that what is about us is us, and the stuff that we give out when we're in pain and we're hurting. So it's very important to pay attention to those things that are coming up right now, because this is where everything shifts. This is where that new direction takes place, that new journey. The last video I did was about the 10-year cycle that just ended. The person we were working on is here, but we have to see that. We have to see it to approve of it, to enjoy it, to move on to the next. We don't have to be in this constant battle, this battle of, it's always so hard. It hurts so much. Like, what about those little breaking points of insight where it's like, it all makes sense. I get it. Oh my God. And that little celebration within ourselves, I had several this weekend. Oh my God, so many things that were coming up for me that were like taps on my back, things I was working on that I didn't understand, that I needed to be clear for me. And finally, it was like not just the realization that it's all there, but the feeling of it, the emotional connection to my vision just taking place. And it just like launched me into more information and insight on how to proceed. And I'm like, oh my God, this is my information. How do I share this? This is about something specific to me. So it's like, do your reading. That's what's for everybody else. Or book a personal appointment, and then you can talk to them about their stuff directly, right? Okay, so let's get started. This obviously has shown us that we have blockages. Obviously, we need to open up and get our messages because we need them, because we're tired of the stupid shit. Do you like my... I do that a lot, you guys. Now that I'm recording myself more and actually like freestyling on my thoughts, that's part of it. I'm sorry. I occasionally just spit out some shit and I chuckle, and it makes it fun while I'm doing some work, and that's how I roll. Okay, first card. And if you guys remember correctly, I managed to figure out how to show our cards. Very proud of that. It's the little things, right? Woo! I love when the archangels come through. Okay, so this is in reverse, and this is the Akashic Library. This is all that information that is there before our physical selves, our souls have been through all these things, and that's how long this has been there. So, I mean, I'll be 40 next year, so this has been around longer than 40 years. And it's just, the information is there for us. It's there, it's readily available if we want it. And it's written, and this is a reminder of the 3D world taking over all of our energy, and it's causing stress, man. It's beneath us. It's meant to control us. It's meant to keep us in this box. And we are so lost in being a certain way, fitting in with certain people, being accepted with certain people, having certain things, and we get stuck in this nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. And what this is reminding of us, it's reminding us. It's in reverse, so that means we're not there yet. We're not tapped in. But it's reminding us that there is a bigger picture for us. There is so much wealth of information that we can get to the moment we want it. And we want it when we're clear, when we're out of the noise, when we're out of the bullshit, when we're out of the stress and the worries, and we're clear with ourselves and what we need to know. That's when it's there. Okay? The next one is the karmic trench. Again, in reverse. We've had this recently. So this is basically just that prepping and planning and nurturing for that next move. We've been working on this shit. It's our life. It's what we signed up for. And something had to happen for this thing to happen, and that thing had to happen for this thing to happen. And it just takes time and patience and knowing that we're going to get there. And that's why it's in reverse, because it's like you're doing all this work, but you gotta know that there is an end in sight, and it's beautiful, and it blossoms, and it feeds, and it nurtures. And that's what the fight is for, is that end result, right? But it is in reverse, so it's just reminding us to get out of the noise and focus in on being aligned with our goals and purposes. And I will add a link at the end of or my description. Sorry guys, I'm new to this, so I don't even know how to use my words. But I did a video on the alignment process. And the alignment process is just when you're in that crazy tornado and you're not grounded and you don't know which way to go, and it's like these steps that just get you there, zeroed in. What do I gotta know? Where do I gotta know? Who am I? I got this. And then you proceed. So I'm gonna add that. This is telling me that I need to add that for you. Okay. And then of course we have our Archangel Raphael. You are the magic is within you. So rather than looking at all these saving grace, if they would give me this job, if they would accept me and invite me, if they would just call and say they're sorry and they love me, if you are giving your power away, you are just like making it rain power to anybody that wants it, that shit has to stop because that's hurting you. Your power is within you, your stableness, your joy is your power. Your knowing is your power, your wisdom, your insight, your experiencing are what makes you you and makes you strong and makes you amazing. You got to see it. You got to be like, yeah, that's me, not someone else say, I see you. Okay? I see you, but you got to see you. Okay, I hope this helps. You know, I want to see if y'all opened up. Let me see here. Ready? I got it. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope it helps. Thank you so much.